now we're seeing people create products out of their own sort of love, whether it's like plushies, whether it's like, a game like Tomodachi Life, creating Chimpy in there. And these are people who have no sort of understanding of Web3. These are people who have just, loved watching the content over the past few years. And, that's the biggest signal for us. And I completely agree with Gary that you have to build that fandom. You have to build that emotional connection with viewers, with the audience, so that, they can go down that funnel. Because, it's one thing to have followers, but then it's another thing to have like engaged followers, and then another thing to have followers and engaged followers that are going to purchase. So this funnel is a very like comprehensive, complex thing that you need to nurture over time. And, for us, that's why we've been quite, delicate with what we've launched with Chimpers. We've only just recently, this last week, launched our online shop after 3 years of building content. And, now sort of expanding more into physicals. Over the summer, we had our blind box plush keychain sale, and, 3,000 of those were sold out in 8 hours or something like that. Ridiculous. Wow. And that was only a result of, real efforts of weekly content, building a deep connection with fans. And just the same way that we're relentless on Web3 and X, you have to do that as well with